control of critical functions.
And here we are, everybody. It is Ron. That is Joe over there. That mic was hot. All right, I got that down. Now let's get this thing shared out. We've got a lot to go over tonight. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Wild and Weird Radio Live, and this is an In Focus show. We're going to go over a little bit of the news here in the beginning to talk about a couple of things we've talked about before. We're going to hint at a couple of things that you're going to see later. I have started the goal. The goal is up in the corner now. I believe it's just 10. Is that what it's set at? I think that's right. Set at 10. Yeah, set at 10. And that is to fund a brand new top secret project that you guys will hear about once it's fully funded. So trust me, you will hear about it. Oh, yeah. And everybody is going to hear about it. And I mean, literally right, Joe? Everybody's going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, everybody's going to hear about it.
Once it's funded.
Very, very, very exciting project that we have been... not just project, but partnership that we've been working on. And wait till you see it. Wait till you hear about it. Gonna be really cool. Yep. Gonna go ahead and start getting everybody rounded in here. We've got Donna Ho, James Nelson, the West Virginia Bigfoot Project, Lisa. We got Linda, Gary Schuler. Let's see. Enzo, Uvaru, LR, how you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing good out there. Then we've got, looks like it's just you. Oh, there's the octopus, and there's LW. Yeah. Keller dropped in. What's going on, Keller? Rob Posey, how you doing, man?
So we're supposed to have some new function that lets us tag stuff, and it's supposed to highlight it now, just to let you know. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Cool. Yeah. Dark Wolf is on this side of the dirt. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
All right.
Gary, thank you, Gary. Thank you. Funding underway. We appreciate it. And you're going to see why we appreciate it so much in about 2 weeks.
You're going to see it. You're going to see it. So let's just say you're going to see it, and it's going to be awesome. And you're probably going to get a little hint of it. Well, you guys are going to be at Mothman for the presentation. Sunday at 1, you're definitely going to get a hint at what this is all about.
Yep. You will see it, or at least see
where it's going. Yeah.
Yeah. You won't see the stuff yet. LW, do I have security clearance? You might. We could probably get you in a skiff and tell you about it.
I'm serious. Yeah. It would have to be in the skiff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for real. Yeah.
Yeah. We could fill you in a skiff.
It's good. It's good.
Nikki Bennett, what's going on, Nikki? We will see you this weekend. Are you coming down to Mothman? So speaking of, who all is going to be at Mothman? Sound off there in the chat. Let us know who all is going to be there. These guys are going to be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Getting to see pulling some Mothman minis out of the mold.
Yep. So we've got some really cool stuff that's coming up. And like Joe said, we're going to be presenting at Mothman. That'll be Sunday at 1. And it's some good stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really good stuff. It's never before seen. There's some footage in there that's never been seen before.
Yep.
And it'll make you scratch your head. Not kidding. I made a post today. I said something like, press conferences have been called for less, and I'm not joking. It's really good.
Oh no, for real.
Yeah, it's really good. And
we're going to be there.
Yeah, we don't have any Rice Krispie mummies, nothing like that. But we do have something.
Unfortunately,
really
it would come in handy about midday on Saturday.
I would like to have some Rice Krispie mummies about midday Saturday.
In a skiff like Frito and Godfather 2? I hope not.
So we had a great time last weekend down there at the Bigfoot Festival, in Carter County. That was
Oh man, we had an absolute
amazing.
ball.
Amazing. If any of you guys were there, chime in, say hey.
I know Gary was our official photographer. We owe you, Gary.
It actually
And you
happened.
didn't pick up. I had something there for you, but you didn't come by to pick it up at the table. But come get it this Saturday, man.
It was proof that we were actually there.
Yeah, yep, it was.
You know.
But yeah, Gary took a bunch of photos for us. He took a bunch of photos for the whole event. But Gary, I'm going to start having you run around with us at all the events and just take pictures of us.
Yeah, right. That's what we need, the press corps, right? That's what we're going to do. We're hiring a professional press corps.
Yep.
They're going to go around and document the fact we were there. But it was a really good time for real. And, you know, we got to present, and we got to do it in a pretty crazy way. It was very intimate setting. It was like almost like an unplugged version or an acoustic version, right, Joe? And that kind of, if we were back on the band days, that's what was
like VH1 behind the music.
It was
Wild
awesome.
and Weird Radio.
It was crazy. You started out and you saw these people just sitting on the lawn. They were lawn people, for God's sake. That's what I'm saying. There were people sitting on the lawn in lawn chairs who just kept coming up and listening. And it was really, it was amazing. It was, wow. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And there won't be a lawn Sunday, though.
Nope, but there will be a climate-controlled gym.
Yes, there will be. So, like I said, I think everybody's ready for Mothman Festival, as ready as we're going to be. And it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome. And can't really wait to get in there and let you guys have a look at what you've done so far and what you're going to do. So you'll get to see that too.
Because it is everything that you guys are going to be seeing is in part thanks to every one of you guys. It's here that donate in any way, shape, or form, because it's what has kept us on the road and kept gear on the tables and batteries and everything. And so we thank you tremendously for all that. And
now we've actually managed to find a few waves to ride, right?
Indeed.
That's the best way to put that for now. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some stuff tonight, and it was sent in from some of you viewers, right?
Yep.
And we're going to go over it. For those who don't know what this is In Focus, and In Focus is where we basically take the footage that you send us, the evidence, the data that you think might be something, and we look at it as a group and we put it all together. We look at it as the collective. So for this bit of time, you become a member of the collective, and that's going to be a really cool thing. You know, as far as it goes, I think that's going to be people like it. We're on our 10th one. Is that right?
Yeah, this is the 10th episode of In Focus.
Yeah, it kept getting pushed back because of all the crazy UFO news that started breaking, you know, and we kind of did an In Focus last week, really, if you think about it, when we broke apart the UAP or the UFO and the missile footage, you know, which, you know, everybody thinks that's case closed at this point, but you know, we're still watching that, aren't we? Because we need more data. We just need more data. I'm still in the camp that it may be faked. That's me.
It's possible. It is very possible that it could be.
Yeah.
You know, it is. It's not off the table. It does if it is a fake. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is an if it is in fact fake, it looks a whole lot like our stuff.
I mean, it does. But what I'm saying is, it would have to be, if it's fake, it's AI, and AI would have pulled sources from some of those common signatures that you're seeing. We've seen those released before, you know, seen them from Skinwalker Ranch. We've seen them from us. We've seen them from other researchers. Skywatchers got them, you know, so that data is out there for it to take, if it did, you know. What else we got? What we got over here? We got people talking about stuff. How does this thing work? I don't see any difference. I'm trying to figure this out. What's it do? Because there's a little
That's how you star them.
Yeah. That's
so Indescribable Octoman says, I watched that Hellfire footage that they released quite a bit. I thought about it, did some research, and I think it's a huge red herring from someone who wants to spread disinformation.
Well, see, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Until we get data, we don't know.
Yeah, we need the rest of the footage. We need but here's the kicker. That footage wasn't just dropped on him. If you go back 4 months ago, Jeremy Corbell was actually talking about it on Weaponized
Yeah.
and said that he and George had heard about it.
Right.
And they were told about it, what the footage was.
That's right.
And there's 5 more minutes after that thing was struck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. We're only getting to see little bits and pieces. And I think that's what people need to realize. You can't, we don't know. We don't honestly know. And I think anyone's guess is as good as anyone else's. Yeah, I agree with you. Hint, not a balloon. I agree. I think that can be taken off the table simply because of the weird anomaly of the 3, items or objects that come out of that thing or off the side of it or whatever that look alike. They look alike. There's been multiple, people who have the same footage that we pretty much showed last Thursday, and it looks the same.
Yeah.
The data don't lie, and you got it from multiple sources now. So I don't know, but anyway, let's move on. Let's go over, because there's a little bit of stuff in the news here.
There is.
And,
just a little bit. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of news stuff coming on here, and I'm going to go ahead and load up one of these images, because there appears to be some things happening out there, right?
Yep.
And I don't know a lot about exactly why or how common it is, but I know of late we've been getting a lot of these reports coming in. Let's see if I can blow that up. How you do that? I mean, there's a way, because we did it before. Why? Is maybe presentation? Let's do that. There we go. And go down to presentation. I know what to do. Hang on. I got it. Media presentation. And then we got it. There we go. It's like that.
Newly discovered bus-size asteroid will zoom close past Earth today and will not return for exactly 100 years.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's not the only one. And we have another one. Let's see. This one is this one. Well, of course, everyone's got Apophis, but here, look at this. This came out of nowhere.
So, skyscraper-sized asteroid previously predicted to hit us 60 years will zoom past Earth on Thursday, September the 18th, and you can see it live.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
W. Hall, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So many blessings go out.
Doing well as well.
Multiple blessings go out. Thank you so much. And yeah, so we've been seeing a lot of these reports of these asteroids, bud. And there's a little bit more. There's about the skyscraper size one.
Now, when it comes to these skyscraper sized asteroids, Ron, like how deadly are these truly? Like, what are we looking at? It's like this is a city killer.
It's a city killer. Yeah, it's a city killer. It's a wake up call. That's what it is.
That's why they're just labeled as potentially hazardous, because depending on the trajectory that they hit, it could explode in midair, which would be devastating.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
West Virginia Bigfoot Project. Thank you.
Right there. Multiple
so
blessings. We're going to get your blessings up here in just a second.
Impact. It could come through and just burn up and blow up in the atmosphere, which again wouldn't be that great. But this space rock dubbed 2025 FA22 is somewhere between 427 and 951 feet across. This makes it large enough to wipe out a major city. Where it could collide with Earth, it would reach its minimum distance to us nearly it's roughly like 520,000 miles, right?
Yeah.
It's like nowhere really near us.
It's a little closer than a little farther, than the moon. Like
right.
Just
it's passing past behind the moon, basically.
Yeah.
And it does have a 100-year orbit that circles around, but this one, no, that was the previous one. This one's supposed to hit us in 60 years.
Right.
So the trajectory, this one's going to come back around in 60 more years after this year, and it might just smack us.
Yeah, it might.
Which could be a bad time. The only thing that we have in our chance to hold us tightly is the fact that the moon is a damage sponge, and we just got to cross our fingers and hope that the moon is in between us and it when it comes.
Right. And you know, that's a common thing. I mean, really,
really is.
People don't understand. The moon has saved our butts so many times, it's not even funny. You know, it's in a perfect place to grab those things and pull them in. Keller, multiple blessings go out to you.
Much appreciated.
Let's get these blessings up. Let's go ahead and throw some of those blessings out there.
You got it. Here they come. And in the spirit of this weekend,
so
thank you guys.
Yeah. And you know, I just think that we are in an interesting time. Here is literally your hazardous asteroid list and your checklist for what
these are the ones we know about.
Yeah, the ones we know about.
These are the ones.
That's a good point, Joe.
That we know about.
The ones we know
about. You know, there is a list, and there are 2,349 potentially hazardous asteroids. That's a lot. But again, those are just the ones we know about. And then, Jen, you got it dead on. Eventually, something's going to hit us.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, if we look at these missed distances on here, I mean, take a look at those guys. I mean, there's some 1.2s in here. Like there's one right there's 1.2, 2025 RO2. That's 1.2. I see. Oh, look here, a 0.5 down here at 2025 RZ2, September 16th, right there. I mean, I'm saying this because you're going to hear about these within the next few weeks, probably.
You will.
So someone's going to make an AI generated image, because that's how they do the news now, apparently.
With all the recent UFO witnesses coming out of the woodwork in the last couple of years, are there any that stand out with testimony that feels like the information presented is actually true?
Yeah, there was. I can show you one. Probably. Well, let me see.
Yeah, I think it's still saved on deck.
I've got it. Yeah. I just have to find it here. I have to go to the live folder from last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, short clips. Here they are. Let's see. Hearing. Where's it at? It's my favorite one, actually. Questions. That's not it.
R. Byron, sorry for joining late. What do y'all think of NASA's DART mission?
Oh, well, we got to know, right? I mean, that's the whole point. The DART was, it's there basically to intercept these things and let us know the data in case we do have to go in and bop one of these things at some point in the future.
And China last week proved that they and us, because our missile systems work actually a little bit more efficiently than theirs, but they actually had a chance to test theirs in real action with some space debris. And it was quite impressive because they caught it on film. I think that it is a very valuable asset, especially if we can get out at a distance and we know the trajectory where this thing's coming and we can reach out and touch it in a position that, either pushes it and nudges it out of our direction or just obliterates it to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. I can't find that one.
And Byron, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We've got some really, really cool stuff coming up, and everything that comes in tonight is going towards this new project partnership that you will see notified about in the coming weeks here. And soon.
Once it happens, everyone's going to know.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see. But let's I can't find that particular one I wanted to find, but to go back to your question, what do we think about them? There's a couple of really good witnesses there. Nusatelli is one of the good witnesses, and Borland, also, in my opinion, very good witnesses at this point. Last week we went over the whole 3 hours and kind of condensed it down to what, almost 2.5 hours. So it's not much of a save, but it was the most important clips. So we kind of cut out some of the fat and went for the meat on that. So if you watch that one, you're going to kind of see a little bit more. And if you don't really care about the missile video, just, skip that at the end, because that's where it's at. I gave that to you. So there you go. You don't have to watch the last half hour. Anyway, what's our other questions? Saw Chinese.
Godot said, I saw the Chinese intercepting the meteor is very impressive and scary if we go to war. Oh yeah. That weapons platform, it's very, very accurate. I was really pleased with how well it worked, and I'm sure they were as well. But when it comes to the whole war thing, you got to remember everybody on the ball field's probably got something similar.
Oh, gosh,
and you just got to see a little bit of it, how it worked.
And that's just a thing that they showed you.
Enzo said it was a good proof of concept. In order for it to work, we need to know about rock's orbit way ahead of time. It really do. It's something we need to have mapped out quite a bit and know exactly where this thing's going to strike and where we need to strike it.
Yeah.
Because as well as I do, Ron, these things aren't perfect spheres.
No.
And
no.
You need to hit it while it's in the proper position in its tumble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, you could just strike a chunk of it off, and then you got two smaller meteorites that could
more.
Yeah.
Or more. I mean, that's our.
You're exactly right.
Our big issue. That's why a lot of people are like, oh, just big asteroids coming, just go and do the whole, whatever the movie was. What was the name?
Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon thing, and just blow it up. No, you don't want to do that. Don't do that. Not unless you know what it's made of.
Yep.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Because if you hit it, you want to know what you're hitting.
Hey, let's see. We got some new people popping in. Looks like
I'm really disappointed that those guys didn't have Intel specialists on research that video before playing it to Congress and the world. These guys are making mistakes even at this level. They are, and but I can appreciate at least the attempt at a rush to transparency. But I agree. I do wish that there would have been some intel.
Well, if you listen to the actual hearing, we are the intel, because they literally said we wanted to get it out there for everybody to look at and kind of figure out what's going on. They're literally the same thing that we do here on the In Focus part of the show. That's what they want, but they want, more in-depth people. Unfortunately, the balloonologist got a hold of it. And anytime you have that happen, it's just
going to be a mess.
It's just going to be a balloon.
Yep. And we've been, it happens. You get a couple guys who are
Dark Wolf, for whatever you're talking about. Barber. Yeah. Barber's cool. Jacob Barber was, very credible, in my opinion. If he's not credible, then someone's brainwashed him and put a bunch of false memories in his head, because he's recalling things that are very they're, I don't know how to even explain it. They're in an inner circle, and it's not stuff that a lot of people really know.
Enzo says a lot of those close-up pics of asteroids really show that they are mostly gravitationally held together gravel piles. And that does make a lot of sense. And Dark Wolf says, yeah, he seems like it. He does.
Yeah.
Then Octo says, I have very limited intel experience, and I figured it out just after checking into it for a couple hours. There should have been more analysis before releasing it. Agreed. There should have. Well, the problem is, if you go into too much of that analysis, then
it ain't coming out.
It's never coming out, because it'll get classified.
Yep.
The only reason that made it out is because a lot of the telemetry data was obscured. You can only see the first couple numbers on either side of the screen. You can't see the full data packet. And so that's the only reason that it was put out anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I mean, we know how that goes.
Then West Virginia Bigfoot Project says, I agree. Jeremy Corbell shouldn't be the only source for analysis. Agreed.
Well, he knows. I mean, they literally know they're not. And
yeah,
their whole purpose is to get it out to people to analyze.
And they've apparently got somebody who was involved with that video.
Hmm.
I listened to the episode that they had yesterday. Apparently, in the next week or two, somebody involved with that filming is going to be, I think, going on their podcast.
Oh, really?
So, depending on the release date is undetermined, but they're scheduled to record with that individual.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes down.
Well, yeah, because the release date will indicate whether or not that this is going to get classified or not.
Right. Exactly. Well, we already know that these things happen, because here's another little image clip that happened. Let me find that. This one was from the Black Vault this week. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but there was some interesting news that came out of the Black Vault this week. You guys remember, let's see. Oh, we're on the wrong thing, aren't we? I keep forgetting that. Presentation. Get up there. Where's it at? There it is.
Pentagon denies existence of a Yankee Blue memo.
Yeah. You guys remember when they had the one witness who was talking about the secret program that wasn't secret? It was all hazing, and you know, the journal came out and did that big slam article on it and said it was all.
And part 2 was coming soon, and part 2 never came.
Well, anyway, there it is. This says basically that there was no such information, that doesn't exist.
So you have another.
Go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read that. There's your
huh?
Yeah, right.
Or are we going to believe the Pentagon?
No, yeah. Well, I don't know, but I kind of do in this case, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Read it. You'll see why.
So with this one, I got to go full screen.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go even more full screen. Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
Freedom of Information Act response raised new questions. Widely circulated Wall Street Journal article that described a Department of Defense effort was, or known as Yankee Blue. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Pentagon ordered an immediate halt to a practice in which military officers misled subordinates into believing that they were working on reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology. But when pressed for the underlying documentation, the Pentagon now says no such memo exists. In September of 2025, the Office of the Secretary of Defense issued a final response to FOIA case 25F3514, denying the existence of records related to the alleged 2023 directive. The request specifically sought a copy of the memorandum issued by the Office of the Secretary of Defense in the spring of 2023, ordering the immediate cessation of practices associated with the so-called Yankee Blue program. The response stated that after thorough searches in electronic records and files of CMD, no records of the kind you described could be identified.
Yeah. But we were told they were there.
We were.
Right? I mean, you remember where this came from, however.
Oh, yeah. It came from old Kirkpatrick.
Well, not officially now. We can't say that.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, we can't. But
can we? We can't say that. We can't.
The denial directly contradicts the Wall Street Journal's claim the Defense Secretary's office sent a memo out across the service in the spring of 2023, ordering the practice to stop immediately. If such memo existed, it would be retained by OSD correspondence management systems and should be subject to FOIA. Given that the topic allegedly involved halting a hazing ritual rather than revealing classified operations, the record would not be expected to carry high-level classification. Courts have repeatedly held that the embarrassment of institutional sensitivity does not constitute grounds for classification.
Well now. So, either A, it didn't happen, or B, someone doesn't want you to know it happened. So,
right.
You know, and in this case, like I said, it kind of seems like it didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
Like they're actually being truthful here. Like, what are y'all talking about? That we never did that. It doesn't exist. Where'd you get that? Who came up with that?
Oh, boy.
We could also look at it as they were, they're just not going to play the game because they know that, Kirkpatrick is getting ready to be probably summoned before some kind of a hearing in the near future.
Kirkpatrick is getting ready to get lit up is what's getting ready to happen.
Oh, he really is going to happen, I think. Yeah.
It is on its way.
Yeah. Alarm Miller, what's that? Every time you say
Yankee Blue, the chorus of Jackie Blue by Ozark Mountain Daredevils goes through my head.
Oh, that's funny.
Where in the world did that go?
They do like the blue. You're right, Octoman.
Yep,
they
all the
do
blue,
like
kind of blue beam, blue houses,
blue. It's all blue, man. Makes you wonder why, but it is. Okay. Anyway, let's see if I have one more piece of news here, and then we can move on to these images, and we can look at some of your data that you sent in. Nah, this looks good. I think we're good. So yeah, I think we're good to go. You guys ready to look at some data? You ready to help us solve some mysteries maybe and join the collective for the next hour and a half or so?
I'm ready.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull you guys in. And somewhere around here, there's a official in focus thing. You know where it's at, Joe? I don't know where it's at.
Yep, I'll get it.
Go ahead and fire that up.
And start here we go.
Number 10. All right. Well, anyway, let's pop up our thing here. Like I said, you're all members of the collective tonight, so welcome aboard. You're going to help look at some of this data, and we're going to try to figure out what in the world it is.
We're going to have so much fun.
Oh, it's going to be terribly fun. No, actually, these are really fun.
And everybody really enjoys these.
Yeah, we get some really good feedback from you guys, and you let us know what's going on and what you think it is. And it's so far it hasn't been a balloon, but I'm hopeful. I think we might get one. We might get a balloon. I don't know. So here's the thing: we're going to look at this stuff, and after that, at the near the very end, we're going to look at some other stuff that you haven't ever seen from some of the stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
And it might lead up to a really, really, really special reveal that'll happen at 1 p.m. Well, not 1 p.m. Sunday, but it'll start at 1 p.m. Sunday.
It'll start at 1 p.m. You'll probably see the reveal around 2.
Yeah, it's going to be toward the end of the presentation, I'm sure. But there will be stuff in there. So anyway. Okay, that being said, let us begin. Oh, by the way, let's get this thing shared out and
share, follow.
Like, share, all that stuff. We had some really incredible interactions last week on the show. I don't know if you saw that or not, but you guys did a really great job. I mean, incredible job with
you guys are awesome.
Hyping it up and all that stuff, whatever it was. I don't know what you're doing. You just keep doing what you're doing. Y'all just keep doing it. Just keep sharing that stuff, and we're going to go from there. All right, I'm going to go. Speaking of sharing, see what I did there. We're going to go to the share screen. Yeah, right. It's terrible. Share screen, and here we go. Window, and let's see if I can find it for us. It's not that one. Sometimes it has a problem finding it. So hang on one second. Hang on. Get this thing opened up. Now, as it goes with this, I'm not going to reveal anyone's names. That's not going to be mentioned. That's part of part of what we do. We keep everybody as anonymous as possible unless they want to come forward and say, "Oh yeah, that's me," and I'm okay with it. So that's just how it is. So, if you got questions and if they're around, they might answer it. If not, they won't. It's just that simple.
Yep.
because some of this stuff is on their research levels. We work with other research groups who work together, and we kind of vet each other's stuff from time to time. That's what this is. This is an open vetting, basically, of data. So it's also a really good training because it helps you understand some things. And every now and again, like I said, we'll be able to figure out some stuff together and use that in the future when these things show up and someone posts them online and says, "Oh yeah, this is this or that." You already know what it is because we've already did it. Because a lot of this data is very repeatable, right, Joe?
Yes, it is.
It's extremely repeatable. All right. Let's see if I can get this thing to work again. Now go to present. And window. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So this is sent in from one of our collective members, and I'm going to show you the screen now.
Like a fox. 042. Hey, fellas. Met y'all in Olive Hill this past weekend. I told Joe about my big cat story. Yeah, what's going on?
I remember.
Yeah.
I heard that. I overheard that because I eavesdrop sometimes.
Crazy like a fox. Harry Carey.
All right. I'll just let that happen. Okay. You guys ready to watch this thing? And then we're going to see if we can figure out what's going on here. Right? Let's watch it and see if we see anything first. Okay. No context. We're just going to watch this and see if you guys see anything. And then we're going to.
Contrary to the top left corner, don't blink. You may miss it.
Yeah. Don't blink. All right. That's a person. That was a dog. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be something here. So we're going to watch it. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. I see it. 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 All right. Okay. All right. What do we know first of all?
Well, we've got a light on, and it looked like there was a screen door.
I'm going to crank up the res.
The screen door is obviously glass.
Let's crank up the res a little bit on this thing. Let's do that. Let's go over here to Loom Tree, Basics, and Creative. We sharpen it up just a little bit for us. Do a little sharpening. Okay. There we go. A little sharpen. Let's play it. Let's say scrub. Okay, so I actually see it starting right over there in the corner. Can you guys see that? I see it right over there on the right-hand corner.
Circle it.
The top. Look right in this area right here.
Okay.
Okay, look in that area. See it moving?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see that? So it actually starts right here. So I'm going to play it right where it starts, and we're going to see what it does. Moves in really slow. Does like a circly circle. And it disappeared there because that was a different. So what's happening is we've got motion detect. Caught that. This did not trigger it. Whatever that thing is didn't trigger it that time. Motion detect caught it, but at the same time, we've got this.
It's moving in orientation with the individual.
Until now.
I kind of.
Watch. No. So I can see, I got a pretty good idea what it is, but
maybe a spider really close to the lens.
So yeah, I'm going to maybe. So let's see if that's what it is. What are you guys thinking out there? I want to hear. This is for you. Come on, tell us. What are we seeing?
Hey Beth, how you doing?
What's everybody saying? Anybody saying anything?
Snowflake? No, it's too warm. You can see all the leaves on the trees.
Oh yeah, no. Trying to get it right here in the middle.
Reflection.
I don't think it's a reflection. I think Joe's got it. That's what I think.
Keller says insect.
Yeah, I think it's a spider web. Let's see. Let's see if we can involve.
Kuzanar says spider web.
Yeah.
I'm thinking spider. Like
oh yeah,
totally. And it's very likely a like a little web slinger
So
spider.
what you got going on there?
Yeah.
We can actually see the web if we look
Oh, yeah.
close enough. You see it there? If I
Yep.
go frame by frame.
Yep.
So you can see it kind of going straight through here. There we go. We'll jog it. And there you go. See, you got it here. You got it here. So there's something in the middle of this. Might be the spider. Either way, it's something in the web.
Yeah.
Because you can see it over here too. See, right there. There's something. Now that right there, that seems to be a reflection. That's related to him somehow. So is he blocking the light? And it's like bouncing off of the ring or the blink camera, because now it's gone right there. So you want to jog backwards. Yeah, I'm going to say that that's what we're looking at. I think this is an insect. I think it's a spider or a spider web, to be more precise. And I think it's there. I think it's here as well. So it's just over there in the corner. And then here it's fully in.
Yeah.
Either it got blown in or, like you said, there's a spider there doing it. I don't know. So how many of you guys, what are you thinking about that? What's your feeling?
Terry says, I'm not a spider web scientist, but I have stayed in some sketchy hotels in West Virginia.
Right. Right. Yeah. So you webologists out there, what's your take? We know it's not a balloon, Joe.
Yeah, it's definitely not a balloon. Not a balloon. I do think it is a small spider.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's really close to those lenses, to the lens on that. A lot of those cameras have, they're really good cameras, but they have no close-ups. I mean, that's not made
it's made for 20 foot.
Yeah.
10 foot to 20 foot away.
Yeah, they're not macro lenses. So you're not getting that. So yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one. Y'all ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Okay. Here we go. Share a screen. And our next one is zoomed in too far. Hang on. Yeah, that's way zoomed in. Let me pull that back. Okay.
Okay, yeah, now I can see a little bit of purple and blue.
Yeah, there's a little dot there in the middle.
Yep, I see it there in the middle.
And go see if I can highlight that for us a little bit better. Let's see if we can brighten it up.
Here's a quick look at one of the guys who'll be able to pick up at the Mothman Festival this weekend. Limited number on the bright black light reflective guys.
Right there. Right here. And right here. Okay. Now we can see it, right? Okay. Everybody can see it. We good?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit play and we're going to see what happens on this one. Ready? Go. So this is a light that's moving overhead. See spectrum shifts in it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. There's a zoom in right there.
Yep.
Not conventional. I don't know. It's not conventional.
It's not a typical pattern.
Strobes. Yeah. I think it's gone. Yeah, it's gone right there. So let's go back in here and let me just undo all this because I want to see what color that thing really is and get to that. Okay, there's our collar. Let's go in a little closer and see what it looks like. Right. Okay. It's a little fuzzy, but we can see it. Does look like it's pulsing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pulsing. Definitely pulsing. Let's go a little closer. That's as far as we can go without our image breakup. So yeah, there's
Are we looking at a blank sky, or are we looking through the branches at night? Jen asks.
well, it's a dark sky is what we're looking at. And if we hit the exposure, you'll see how dark that sky is. Now, unfortunately, there's not enough data here to show us any relation to what we're watching, okay? So we don't see a horizon. We don't see landmarks. We don't see really anything. And that's one of the things when you're doing these, right? If you guys see something out there and you want to get it,
find something to orient it on.
Find anything to orient it on, and try to shoot it horizontal. I know that's not good for TikTok videos and Facebook, but here's the thing: the data is more valuable than that. So try to get it in a way that we can actually look at this and make heads or tails of what we're looking at.
Shoot it this way.
Yeah.
Get a full landscape view.
Definitely want to shoot it like that. But yeah, did you see that color change? Yeah.
The screen's really small on our side, on the viewing side. Like you've got the big full screen.
No, I've got a small screen. I've zoomed it out to actual size. Is what
right, and we can't see it at all.
Yeah, I can barely see it myself, if that tells you anything. So again, we want to make sure that we're getting things that are with a frame of reference of some
Keller
sort.
asks, could the dancing be a shaky camera?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, there's not enough data. That was the whole point of showing this. There's just not enough data. There's something there, but there's not enough data. So when we get these kind of images, this is what you want to try to find. You want to stabilize it because you can see it's kind of moving around. It's pretty much stable for the most part. I'm impressed with the stability that they did with this, but to get usable data, we need a reference. We need trees. We need, something out there in the background that kind of helps us to identify what we're
and it can make it rather difficult if the case is that you're filming straight up.
Absolutely.
You will lose orientation at that point.
Oh,
but
gosh, yeah. And it's rough, I mean, we've done it. We have almost fell over filming straight up. So, it's kind of hard to do. But, I mean, most people don't have the option. I know people say it all the time. I use a tripod. Well, do you carry a tripod around with you when you're out? I mean, a lot of people see these things, and most of us don't even think to film it, by the way. And the people who do think to film it surely are not going to sit there, well, let me set my tripod up and put my phone on it. Take the case off probably because it won't fit in the tripod holder. By the time you do that, it's probably gone. So, it's not realistic to think that. If you're out there trying to collect data, yes, by all means, that's kind of a thing. Try to put it on a tripod, some kind of stabilization. If you're tracking it, try to, maintain the center field. And they did a remarkable job, in my opinion, tracking that thing. So not bad. We just don't have any reference, and it just looks like a dot.
Lisa says the ones that I see don't appear to be moving, but they're definitely flashing. Maybe a planet.
Yeah, well, okay, it's not a planet, but it's a star. And you observe something that a lot of people do see that gets a lot of misrepresentation. A lot of times we'll see some of the stars do that. Arcturus does that. Sirius does that big time.
So many Sirius people does a lot.
Yeah, it'll fool you.
It tricks a lot of people.
Yeah, it'll fool you. Sirius, if you see it coming up on the horizon and it's doing that, it looks like it's flashing and pulsing. Yeah, that's the atmosphere reacting with the color shifts, and the gases and whatnot they're there, and it's just amazing. But it's an illusion, really. It happens, we get that kind of stuff. So is that what's happening here? Is it a star? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you because I don't have any more data. See how that works? We got to have data. We can guess.
But what I can tell you is that this guy's screaming.
Yeah, he's pretty good. All right. So what do we got? Got any more questions out there? People, folks?
We've got Keller says swamp gases.
Yeah, okay.
That could have been swamp gas. It could have been the galactic spaceship swamp gas as it's on its way into Point Pleasant.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Probably not, but it could be.
Tony says, hey, and how many UFOs have turned out to be people unfamiliar with Venus?
Yeah.
So many to the point that we put up a disclaimer every year, twice a year.
Yeah. There's actually, for those who don't know, on our website, there's a resource there for you to actually go to. And you know what? I'm going to go find that. Let me find that for you real quick. Okay. It's right here under Wild and Weird. You go to, oh, by the way, we're losing the forums. I want to let you guys know. They are taking the forums away sometime in October. So they're going to do a new thing. It's called groups, and everything migrates to there somehow. So we have to go do that.
And we'll see how the migration works.
Yeah, we'll see how the migration works. So all you guys over there,
migration, my favorite.
Yeah, I know. So our stuff may be there, it may not be there. So just letting you guys know that is happening. And we're also losing the community chats on Facebook. That's going away as well.
Well, I saw that happen a long time
ago.
ago.
Yeah, it's totally going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. It was bound to happen, actually.
Yeah, with all the spam that gets in those things. And...
Yeah, we had so many people trying to sell us shoes. I don't know.
Yep.
Let me try to find this thing. Podcast, story account, sightings. You know what? I don't see it. It may have not. Well, never mind. Disregard that, because I don't think it's in the current tab right now. We must have moved it when we updated the last time. So I don't see that.
Terry said the ones that I've seen by accident, I hardly ever think to get video of. It's such a surprise that it kind of stuns you for a second.
Yeah. I mean, it does. And that's just how it is. You don't think about it. We've talked about this before. People will see these things. You're lucky if they get a shot of it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're extremely lucky if we get a shot of it.
Lisa said, spam, I needed those shoes.
Oh, I know. Everybody needed those shoes. We're thankful it was only shoes. I mean, we did all right with our little group.
Enzo says, I'm speaking at our regional Paracon in a couple weeks, and I'll be talking about how to properly
use cell phones.
Use your cell phone for night shots.
Yes.
Good job. That's great.
Yes. And that's important, because that's exactly what we need to do, at some of these things. That's what the workshops are for. They're to kind of help people understand how to collect this data. And then once they get the data, well, what do you do with it? You all look at it together, kind of like what we're doing, and try to figure out what in the world it is. And if it's something really cool, then you decide from that point on. Let's see. What is it, Ada? I will see you Saturday with money for the 3 Zinner cards. We don't have the decks for Zinner cards yet. Those will be after Mothman. Those are coming.
I think
later.
She's just saying she's going to pay you.
You can, absolutely. We'll put it back for you, because I've got everybody.
This is her pre-order.
Pre-order is done. Okay, yeah. Well, that works, and we'll get those things out ASAP as soon as we get those in and whatnot. The art is finished, and they look amazing. And actually, I don't know. They're going to be something. You're going to like them, and really, they're functional. This is something that me and Joe were kind of talking about. I was like trying to make them more of a novelty thing, and he's like, "Well, why do they got to be novelty?" And he brought up a really good point, on a couple of the shapes, and it's like, well, that actually checks. So theoretically, you'll actually be able to use these things kind of like a remote viewing type, asset as well, right, Joe? That's kind of how it works. So
pretty much,
there's multiple. Yeah, there's multiple ways to score, even though it is kind of funny. There's going to be multiple ways to score, and it's going to be really cool. I'm really happy with these things, and they're legal because they're not really Zinner cards.
Yep.
So they're original. We got something else.
Not a trademark thing. It's
maybe we should call them something else. What should we call them? I don't know. You guys figure out a name. We're not calling them bacon cards. No, absolutely not calling them bacon cards. Don't you anyone even type it. Okay, we're not going there. This is why no one takes us seriously, by the way. There are multiple reasons, but that's one of them. Let's see.
Wild and Weird psychoanalytical cards.
Psycho works. Jordan, you want to bring your? Sure, absolutely. Everybody brings them. We'll have a notebook there. We'll write down.
Yeah, we'll write your
names
names
and-
down. We'll get your
Yeah.
pre-orders squared, and then as soon as they
Yeah.
hit, we can get them out to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll do that.
Because that'll be cleaner too than dealing with anything else. Actually, if you guys want to pay for them there, it'll be nice and clean.
Yes, it shall be. Now we will have a few decks of the art cards, which are
Yes.
really, really cool, by the way.
And we're a hit actually at the Bigfoot thing. It
blew my
way
mind.
more of a hit than what we anticipated.
Blew my mind. Literally blew my mind. I had to come home and make some more of these. And man, they're
I expected people to like them, but like
not like that.
That, especially people who'd never met us and didn't really know us.
Right. It's like you're buying a card, really? So what's neat about them is, they got the little plastic insert, right? So I had to go in and do that. So I put those in, the little plastic insert, and then it goes in the hard case. So each card's like that. Not that it's worth anything, but it's still protected, and it won't get scratched up. And it might be worth something because we're going to do more of these in the future. So consider this little 18 deck set, your starter. It's your first one, right, Joe?
They're your starter Pokemon.
Well, we do have to catch them all. And there's some really cool data cards on there.
There really are, and that's really what there was a few of the people that purchased.
That's why they bought them.
That is why they bought them.
That's why they bought them. They bought them for the data cards, and that's wild to me. It's like, wow, you guys really are paying attention to what we're doing and liking it, which is weird.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Great, though. I'll take it.
I will absolutely take it. In an age of everything being, in an age of everything being demons and AI.
Yep.
I'll take it. I'll take some critical thinkers
any day.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys ready for the next one? We got some good stuff here.
Let's
I'm saving
do
the best
it.
stuff. I'm telling you, I'm saving the best stuff. You know this. You know how the show works.
And then don't forget, I've got an audio analysis too. I won't run the audio, but I'm going to show you visually what we're seeing.
And Gary brought up a good point over there, hitting the ATM before hitting the road tomorrow. He's good. He's right. You want to do that. Take some cash with you. It is madness trying to run
later in the day, the harder it is to get signal out to process a card.
Yeah. If you're using that, get there early.
What it is.
Get there early if you want to use a card. That's my best advice.
Yep.
Or hang around later when the crowd kind of dissipates.
Yeah, hang around until the crowd dies out.
Yeah.
Because that bandwidth gets eaten up quick.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. All right, guys, let's go to that next one, right? Share screen. And here we go. All right, let's take that one out. Okay, next one. We've got another strange light in the sky, but this time we've got
orientation.
We've got foreground data and we've got orientation. And those are what we want to see, because look at this. We've got the full sky. We can see it's in the evening pretty much, right, Joe? It looks kind of evening-like. We got a little bit of, that's an evening sky easily. So let's turn it up just a little bit so we can see our little guy for you guys. There you go. Y'all can see it, right? Got the object. It's right there in the center. And let's go. Let's see what it does. Oh, well, now. Joe?
Well, I mean, a professional would say it was a balloon.
Yeah. What would what would a student of John Keel say about this? Notice the movement.
Oh yeah, the wobble.
It's the fallen leaf motion.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's really cool.
That was a butterfly just flew there. Did that butterfly go in front of that thing? Let's check.
Oh, it's a swallowtail too.
Check that out.
Right between the wings.
Look at that. What a shot. What are the odds? Anyway. Oh, darn. Anyway, let's go back in here and look at this thing. Okay. And look at that blink. There's
Tony
a blink.
says Kill would say it was a hoax by Mosley.
All right, watch this. There's a blink.
Wait,
Right
is
there.
it a blink or is it just turning away from the light and reflective surface?
Could be. It could be. Yeah. So if we think, all right, I hate to say it, if we think it's a balloon, if we think that's a balloon, then one side would be
Non-reflective.
or it's tumbling,
Painted, you know what I mean?
right? Or it's tumbling.
Yeah, it could be tumbling and the
Right.
reflective surfaces just points a different direction.
Let's get in here and go a little closer, as close as we can get to it, and see if we see any shape distortion on it, and see if we can find that. Okay, going to go frame by frame. Everybody, get your best guesses up. Here we go. We're going one frame at a time forward. Looks spherical there. Still looks spherical, right?
Yep.
Look at that.
That's changing.
It's changing. Oh, look here, Joe. Look here, Joe. That's a different shape.
Mm-hmm.
So's that.
Now, if it were a circular, like one of the circular balloons, like, you know, you could say it was turning on its edge there.
Yeah. Look. Oh, wow. Look at that.
And it could just be pushing the limits of the camera.
Yeah, it totally could. But it comes back.
Yeah, I mean, it's following trajectory. I think it's just the camera just loses it.
It's going out of focus.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. Yeah, it's trying to focus in on that thing and it can't. It's dropping the focus.
Yeah, it's just too far.
Yeah.
Too small.
But it definitely is moving in a like a fallen leaf zigzag kind of pattern.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I can't rule out balloon on this. I'll be real with you.
Right. Like I can't rule out balloon, but
No,
like it's
weird.
It's a really interesting video.
It's a very interesting video.
Gary says Mylar.
Could be.
It doesn't look like it's spiraling down though. Like I don't see it falling to the earth. Anita says it means it's spinning while it's spiraling down. It could just be like tumbling in the wind.
Blowing balls, but we still can't make anything out of it. And I think you're right. I think we're looking at yeah. I think it's moving. Well,
Jordan says it looks like perhaps the wind is affecting it.
yeah.
Reminds me of little plastic bags I saw flying around at the WVU game.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good.
That is a really good possibility.
That's
if there
the
was
best
like
one.
A big gust up that pushed. And
Junk.
Brenda Ratliff, thanks for jumping in. Appreciate the comment. And I would agree. It does seem like it could be a plastic bag that's tumbling in the wind.
Yeah, it totally could be.
Do we know the area?
We know the area, but I can't say right now.
Lots of balloons released in southern West Virginia recently.
I'm going to go and check the notes on this and see if that's permittable. Hang on one second, okay? Let me stop sharing this. Da, 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 da. Give me a sec, guys. Because I don't remember what order I put these in. If it's one, I know I can share it.
Jen says if it's wind, the trees really aren't moving that much. They're not, but it could be upper atmosphere.
Upper atmosphere.
You know, you're talking hundreds of feet off the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking upper atmospheric kind of movement going on.
Yeah.
This is 94. Let's see.
Night, Terry.
It's this one.
Have a good weekend, bub.
All right, let me check this out. I want to make sure that this is it. If it's what I think it is, I can share it. So let's see. Video number 8. Why is it not showing it to me? That's weird. Hang on. we got any questions? Anything going on? I can't
Nope.
see.
Terry's signing off, so he's getting the good
Okay.
night.
Yeah, I can't see anything from here.
Okay, so we just won't share the area data for now. If we can in the future, we will. And
I didn't mean that. I mean, I can't see anybody asking questions from here.
Oh,
I got it. And yeah, I can share the area data. That's Wineberry.
okay.
Yeah.
What was the date?
I don't have the date. I have the date it was sent.
Gotcha.
So I don't have the actual date on that
Yeah,
one.
it's a very, very interesting. We can't rule out
Balloon,
a balloon, but
trash, debris,
knowing the area,
airborne clutter.
it could be.
Right.
There's not a lot of place for airborne clutter to get loose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And right in that immediate area, so it would have traveled miles.
What's up? So we got Dave out there in the field.
Greetings, fellas. No Atlas or Swan tonight due to delay in getting the coordinates programmed in my secondary telescope, but I can image both, and I will have to begin around 8:15 p.m. to 8:40 p.m. to watch.
Okay, so Dave's out in the field, and he's actually trying to get images of the comets. And once he does, you'll see them. He'll probably post them over into the group. They won't be processed. He's just trying to get raw images at this point, to lock onto it and get us some images of this thing. And we'll be able to kind of show you what this thing really looks like from how many million miles away. But he has the coordinates, so he is out there right now in the field at this moment. Coordinates are good.
Said she sent it the same day.
Okay.
And that was flying above the house, and it went behind the trees and disappeared.
Okay. So we do have that data. Hang on. He'll get you the data. It's acting weird. Hang on. It looks like what? Looks like August 24th is when that came in. We've been trying to do one of these for a minute. So
we've been sitting on some of this footage for a while, guys.
Let y'all know.
We were supposed to have done one last week and the week before that, but stuff popped up, the hearing and then Stan.
Yeah. Dave says I'll be at Spruce Knob next weekend, and the horizon will only get better.
Oh, he'll get some great shots.
So we'll get some decent shots probably of at least one of these things, and hopefully 3i Atlas will get a shot of it. Because there's some, it's going to be back in the news again, because there's hints that have been going around saying it's changed its course, but that's probably due to outgassing. Don't get excited. It's not because they went to Impulse and they're going to land on Mars like some people think. It's probably because it's outgassing and it's a comet.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch the data, though. We could be wrong, and I'm okay to say that I'm wrong, and we don't know what it is right now. So the next one we've got is going to be a really, really, really interesting one. Again, we know where this one's at, and you guys are going to get to see this one in an upcoming episode of something. And
our Byron, catch us, man. Come down to the tent and hang out.
Oh yeah,
say hi.
Say hi. Come down. Maybe get your picture taken with the aliens. They're going to be there.
Scorpion Cargon will be there.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Go terraformers.
Right. That's the new theory, that we have a terraforming ship. I don't know where these come from, but that's something that we're kind of watching right now as far as it goes. So next one is gonna be a little more interesting. I would say I saved the last one for the best one for last, but that's not true. Okay, you can see this one, right?
Yep.
Make sure you guys can see it. I'm gonna hit play.
What? Are these Chinese lanterns?
I mean, that's the logical explanation for what we're looking at. Right? Let's get the full view.
Visible to the naked eye.
Yep.
Definitely not anything to do with like a satellite array.
Nope. No, that one doesn't go out. It's going out of frame. So
Keller, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
they are on the same trajectory. It looks like they're moving up. It could definitely be. It could definitely be Chinese lanterns.
Tony says those are actually Mandarin lanterns.
Oh, darn it. Too much. That's a different one completely. Hang on.
Keller says if this is from the Huntington area. So
check this one.
it's in the Southern Ohio area. Huntington, West Virginia, Southern Ohio area. Then it is paper lanterns.
I think it's paper lanterns regardless, just
I do too.
because I've seen these and that's what they look like.
Yeah, I remember seeing them in South Charleston at one time.
Right. And I think if I can go in a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. We should. Oh, no, it's not stable enough. Typically, you can see a flicker with them. Now,
yeah, the flame.
Now, there are new ones that have LEDs on board as well, which are a lot more confusing. But these appear to be just traditional paper lanterns.
Anita says, nope, Southwest Virginia was where these came from. But yeah, that looks like paper lanterns.
It sure does. It sure does. I mean, I ain't going to say 100%. I don't know. But I am going to say that it fits the pattern.
And the collar.
And the collar of paper lanterns. As now I'll say this, it fits the pattern and collar on a phone. Okay.
True.
Because the phones, for whatever reason, we showed you at Wineberry, they can't get the oranges. It all turns out to look kind of like a whitish collar until you actually take a photograph. When you take a photograph, you can see the actual color because of the sensors. That's why.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a good video regardless, in my opinion. We got everything done right here. We've got a horizon shot. We've got comparisons with the trees. We got those. Like, this is how you do it. This is perfect. It's stable enough to where we can actually see those things.
The witness said they were orange.
There you go. That's it. Those are lanterns. Yeah.
Andrew says, really? I didn't really know that about the collars. I have to remember that one. Yeah. In video, it overdrives the collars and they go into more of a white.
Yeah, it definitely burns them out. All right. Well, that's a good one. So I want to stop that one for a bit. What's your takeaway so far, guys? Are you learning anything here? Are you enjoying yourself? That's number one. And have you had any sightings of your own that kind of might look something like some of the things you've seen tonight? Hey, there's that thing. Nope, that ain't it. That's made it bigger. No, that didn't do it. Yeah, it's supposed to have a new feature, but I'm not seeing it. Not seeing the full thing. Anyway, all right. So we're going to go to another one. And this time we have, stop it, share screen. We have this one right here. This is a still image, by the way. we have this one. Yeah. And we have this one. And then we have that one. And I can tell you guys, this is from a research site that we've been to where there's some weird stuff that does take place. This one right here is a frame that was taken, and you see how everything looks kind of whitish there and whatnot. Well, that's kind of what they looked like again on video, but when they were taking the pictures, this is what they actually look like. And then you got this weird thing.
That is super weird.
So let's zoom in on that. I'm going to zoom in on this. So for the first time ever, here you go, guys. What's your take? See if we can sharpen it. Not really. It's about as sharp as we can get it.
Yeah. Anita says, is that a pollen grain?
Oh, no. No. It's definitely not a pollen grain. Now, this was a light. And it looked like these. It looked like this, pretty much. And then when they zoomed in on it, it looked like this. So I'll go to 100%. There we go. And you can see the tree lines here. So it's still visible, even if it's dark.
Yep.
And it has that bright orange quality to it. There we go. See the tree line? Brought it out. Where
Look how intense that is.
Oh, it's very intense. I mean, you can see it compared to the tree line. This thing is actually very bright. So when I go up on, all I'm doing is taking exposure up right here. So it's just literally, amping up the stuff that's already bright to the next level. And we can see that thing is, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what that is. But I can tell you that you're going to get to see this site very soon in an upcoming series. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Keller said it looks like the hyperspace rings on the Jedi starfighters.
Yeah, it's wild. But here's the other ones, just so you can see those. And these are significant because I want you to look at this. Okay, I want you guys to look at this really close. We zoom in here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a balloon. You see it, right? The shape.
Looks like the orb pictures I've taken where it looks like there's something in like a face in the image.
Well, you remember when Barbara was talking about, the other craft they got, not the egg, the 8 gone.
Yep.
You guys remember the 8 gone, right?
Yep.
We called it that because it had 8 sides. What do you see there?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
It's really interesting.
And that's not a doctored, by the way. That is the photo. That's right
Yeah.
off the thing. I haven't done anything to this one. I don't need to. We can take the exposure.
Enzo
up,
said that isn't slightly out of focus.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. There we go. Here's a farther out shot. Still shows the basic geometry.
Enzo's asking about the focus.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, it looks about as focused as any light source you're going to get out shooting at nighttime, in my opinion. but it's not taken with a professional camera, DSLR, or high, quality lens. And again, it looks interesting. I mean, you can see this is the movie mode. This is a screenshot of the movie mode. So these lights that you're seeing here, I think it was one of these. Let's see if we can find it. Some of these are stars, obviously. Let's see. I think I saw it. Yeah, I think it's one of those right there in the middle. But again, they all look white. But then when they go in to take the picture, they can pull out this. And 100%, this is what it actually looks like on the camera. That's probably zoomed in, like on the camera, zoomed in, I would imagine. And I am fairly sure that this is zoomed in as well.
Oh yeah.
Like really zoomed in. Like that's a zoom in. But this is right out of the camera. And we can see it's got a blue light to it. However, this, I don't even know where to begin with that.
Yeah, that one's pretty interesting.
It's interesting. I just don't know what it is. So I tell you what, we can submit for some questions on that one. I would like, they're not here. I'll just tell you that. So we can't answer the question. But if you have the question, feel free to send them and we can probably get the answers.
So there is video.
There was video. I don't know if there still is or not. They get a lot of strange video out there of lights. Like, I'm not kidding. It's almost constant at certain times.
It's pretty wild.
So if it's not really something spectacular, it just gets deleted. I'll be straight with you.
Godot said, looks like your logo.
We can make it into that, couldn't we?
Well, look at the dot in the middle where the light comes out.
Oh, yeah. See that? That's funny.
Larry made it in. Happy Thursday, everyone.
Larry.
What's going on? It's Joe and Ron's personal ship.
That's a swamp gas, y'all.
Yep.
All right. So let me see if I can find the thing. All right. This is your exclusive.
Well, hang tight.
Oh, okay.
We've got the audio thing.
Oh, go ahead. Do that. Yeah. Good
yeah.
point.
So, all right, here we go. I'm
ahead.
going to do a screen share with you. Let me blow up this screen first. And now going to share screen. All right, can you guys see this?
Absolutely.
All right, so this is.
Hey, I get to see one for a change.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is an audio clip that was sent in. Again, not sharing where or who. But it was sent in to us, and you can see the markers here. Those black lines there, those are what we're looking at where the sound occurs. Okay. We're going to go all the way back here to the beginning.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing right here, is that who cooks for you, right?
Yeah. An owl.
An owl. It's a barred owl.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that here because we do have the signature. However, what we do have is the tone was described as a barred owl turning into a coyote.
Oh,
like that's what the sound sounded like. Looking at it visually,
can you play it? Like, does it work? Can we?
I haven't tried it. It won't work.
I haven't tried it since they updated the system. So,
okay, well, we'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Nope. Still don't.
Hold on.
Work.
Drag it all the way back.
Oh, it didn't start, did it?
Nope, it didn't even start.
Oh. Oh, that's weird. There it is.
Why won't you play?
I don't know. Is the space bar not working? Do anything either?
No, spacebar is not.
Oh, that's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, that should be playing.
It might not be doing it because it knows it's in a share mode because it shows at the bottom of the screen.
That's weird. I don't know. Huh.
Oh.
Well, anyway, go ahead and explain.
So what we're seeing here is we see the owl start.
Yeah.
And then we
And
do have a coyote.
Look at that. Yeah, right there.
We noticed that we know the look of a coyote, right?
Yeah, look at that.
And you know, one of the trademarks about a coyote call visually is the harmonic.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
Yeah, I see it 3 times actually.
Yep. And well, you got 4. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So you have the harmonic. So there's a woo, and then owl followed by coyote again with the taper. So it starts off high, goes low.
Yeah.
Then owl, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
See the boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, yeah.
And then woo. Right?
Yeah.
I'm giving you guys like my sound effects.
Oh yeah, it's great. This is like interpretive dance.
Right.
Except for it's, you know.
And then we have this right here is a really neat. This is coyote, straight coyote, no owl.
That's a cool pattern.
It is. And you've got the harmonics, and you see this right here.
Mm-hmm.
How much higher of a range that is. We can't hear this part. It's above our hearing range. And then we've got this. That's what we can't hear. We can hear this part too. And then it just drops sharp. And these again, I mean, look at that. They're mirrored. They're perfect.
Yeah, they are. They're harmonics. Yeah.
But then the owl flies back. The owl's now farther away.
Yeah. Smaller signature.
And you got the owl here again. So this was a situation where we had 2 creatures in the same kind of area. And odds are coyotes are very reactive, right?
Yeah.
So the coyote probably heard the barred owl kicking off.
Just responded.
And then started singing with it.
Yeah.
So very, very interesting. And like when you listen to it, it does sound, because at one point they're blended. So at one point you hear it going and it's just, it sounds like you have a 800-pound owl trying to make noises and stuff, but it's actually two distinct vocals going at one time.
Yeah. And it's overlapping and that does happen out there.
Enzo, I thought the animals were in the studio.
I know, right? It was so lifelike.
Now, when you get me out in the field, I can bring them in. I just didn't want to blow out my cardioid here.
Let's not do that. Speaking of out in the field, we do have our resident astronomer out there in the field staring around at the dark, I believe. And I think I can pull him in here to answer a couple of questions, or maybe he's found something. I don't know what's going on out there. So this is a first. We've never done this before. So everybody, Dave Roberts from the field. David, where are you at? What's going on? Let everybody know.
I'm getting ready to get abducted. Oh my God, it's happening now.
Whoa, where'd you go?
Take us back to where we were.
Well, he got abducted. I mean, it's clearly what happened.
Let me just to freak everybody out, but you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How's it going?
What's going on in the field, Dave?
I'm good. I'm at Breezy Point Observatory here out at Camp Virgil Tate, and all alone, surrounded by woods and coyotes and owls. And I was kind of actually remarking on Joe's when you guys were listening to some of that stuff, and I've been hearing an owl out here for about the past hour, and a bunch of coyotes barking as well. But I've got the Sea Star going, got the main telescope shooting the Lobster Claw Nebula. Have like 3 or 4 objects in that one shot, and I tell you what, this is like one of the darkest nights of the entire year. So if anyone wants to get out and observe the night, to look for the strange and unusual or the normal, It's a really good night for it. Super bright.
Well, that's
Not seeing
good.
things- Yeah.
So we told him that you're actually going to be trying to image Atlas and a couple of these other visitors to the solar system here, right?
Because right now Atlas is it's in Libra, and Libra is a very early object, usually around sunset. So right now, fortunately, it's getting dark enough now. I can probably catch it here soon. Hopefully, if the coordinates don't change too much, because they will change.
Yeah.
Now,
Like-
let's talk about that for a second, because there's some people who are running around, they're going to hear that. Well, the coordinates are changing. Yeah, guys, the coordinates change because when things move, coordinates change. That's normal. That's what I'm trying to get at, right, Dave?
Yes, very much so.
Because
things
of
going
our,
very fast.
roundness.
The critters are really liking the light from my laptop. So
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. So, you're going to be imaging these two things. You think there's a good chance that we might have some, probably something to look at by at least next week, maybe, if you're lucky.
Well, not next week. If the forecast is any indication.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot. We're at the mercy of the weather with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Now I'm going to be here until probably about 7 in the morning, so I'm going to be shooting
Okay.
all night. But I'm pretty much focusing on star clusters tonight, and with that little smaller telescope that I was going to shoot
Okay.
Atlas with, but
Okay.
took a while to
Yeah.
get those coordinates programmed.
All right, folks, you got any questions for Dave while he's out there in the field? We have another bit of evidence we're going to show, and Dave's here, so Dave's going to stick around with us, and we're going to get his take on this this next bit of data as well, because we need everybody's eyes on this.
All right.
What?
Speaking of the sound effects, Tim Burton from Mars Attacks spent a few $1 million on alien sound effects, but wasn't happy with them. A sound engineer made some funny sounds, and he said, "That's it. I love it," and recorded it and had him loop it.
I can totally see that. Me and Dave
Yep.
have done some pretty strange things with sound in the past 20x years as
Just
far
a
as
little
doing the studio. Just a couple things. There's a couple things.
I'm sure.
Incredible Octo says the angry astronaut is going to have a stroke about this.
Yeah, the
Not
point.
really. Not really. I mean, it's just what we do. Like, if someone says there's a mothership landing on Mars, we send our guy out in the field to prove it's not.
Right?
So, Dave, if you prove it is, all the better to you as well. But we got a pretty good idea that this thing's just ordinary comet, right? That's what I'm going to get at. All joking aside.
Yeah.
The way things are going in the world right
All
now,
signs
might be a
indicate
bad
rock.
thing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically just a big dirty giant weird snowball that's doing some things that are a little unconventional than normal comets because it's from farther out. Is that a fair assessment?
I agree.
Until we have more data, that's all we can say about that. All right, guys,
Yep.
you ready to see this this whatever this is?
Let's see it.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to need these good folks to start smacking some emotes, some likes, and some stuff, so we can get it over here in the algorithm, so it can push us out a little bit further, because that's what happens when you do that. And we're going to pop this up here because, like I said, we want multiple eyes on this. And honestly, if we figure out what it is, guess what? It'll probably be an episode. So just to let you know. All right, here we go. Wow, these crickets are putting me to sleep.
It's relaxing.
It is
Select
relaxing.
100% mode.
It is relaxing. All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready? Joe, are you watching analytics over there on the YouTube?
I can't. I don't have YouTube dashboard.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right.
Larry Ho's keeping it free. Thanks, brother.
Well, I mean, there you go. That's good enough for me.
Here we go. Queuing it up in 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. I have no idea what happened. The mothership has left the building, apparently.
Did it crash?
Yeah.
What?
So we're going to go with Old Faithful. Thank you, Larry. You are awesome. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. I was going to get that clip of him talking about UFOs and put that in there, and I completely forgot to do that.
Enzo's got a question for Dave while you're looking for that clip, Ron.
I'm ready when you go.
Any predictions for the naked eye observability of some of the recently discovered comets the next few months?
Good point. Good question.
There actually will be. Yeah.
One of them ended at like at 4 a.m.
Time wise, I don't. If I'll have to do some research to get the actual times.
I think the one that's passing by like now, it's like the best time to catch it's going to be in the morning, like before dawn.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's going to be low on the horizon.
Mm-hmm. And then Atlas will be observable in October. It may or may not be because it's going to go behind the sun, so we might get a glimpse of it. That one's going to be that one's questionable right now because they have the estimated trajectory on that, but it could change.
Right, because it's the mothership.
Yeah, that too. If a moo was any indication, you never know. It could change.
Well,
but,
if it does, we've got some other things to talk about if it changes direction, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for this thing?
Hang tight. I got to move us around to the orientation.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
In present mode?
Well, I just put it in the version that I used. I don't know where it's at over here on the. Is it the group discussion?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. Nope.
Yep. That's it.
That one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
You got it. Now just pull the share up and you've got it. Okay. I can see a little tiny thumbnail down the bottom. So I know it's working. Okay, here we go, guys. All eyes on the screen, and let's figure out what we got here. Well, if it'll play.
So now what? Give some info on this.
Nope. I want to hear the talk first, and then we'll get some info. Let's get the ideas first. No, actually, this was taken at Wineberry. This is shot with a psionics, just to let you know. And this was during a experiment, and I'm going to leave it right there for right now. Is that good?
That looks good to me.
Got it. Okay, here we go.
Octoman just finished feeding the 6 geckos. Apparently, he also has 6 Sinol eggs that he took from a pet store, and jumping spider with an egg sac. Sweet.
Yeah, that's cool. Let us know if you want any more geckos. We can make
it just in case anyone was curious. All right. So we're playing. Did you guys see that?
Back it up. Start again. Back it up. Let's see if I can get us a little more exposure. Pop it up a little bit for you. This will be good. Let's pop that up there. Nah, don't do that. That looks good there. Take that down a little bit. Yeah, we should be able to see it pretty good there. Here we go.
Octo says, with that 3 separate lights?
Oh, there's more than 3. There's way more than 3. Let's go and look closer. Because really, you can't even keep up with what's happening right here.
Yeah.
And that's
A lot
the
of noise.
question. We're going to go step by step. We see 2 at the front, right?
Yep.
Then we see these right here that kind of fade in. See that? Then we see, wait a minute, where'd the other one go? There's another one that goes zipping through. There it goes.
Right there.
Right there. See that? Right there.
Is that the real speed on?
Yeah.
Real speed is right here.
That's
Actual
not a
speed.
satellite.
Actual speed. No, it curves.
Taylor says they're moving like a swarm of gnats.
They are. Let's see. Over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a move. Somebody talked about an angry astronaut, and it went and showed us that whole episode.
It summoned them.
Did you see that? You gotta stop summoning people. All right. Here we go. There was one. It goes zipping through the middle. It'll come through here. It's really fast. And disappears around here somewhere. That's a satellite, I'm pretty sure, right there, though. Why is it doing that? That is ridiculous. It keeps going back to the old clip.
It's because they're all strung together.
Yeah. Can't really change it from here, but yeah, there's a satellite right there, I'm pretty sure. Right, Dave? Right here? Where the marker is?
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. Let's see.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
See it.
That's moving like a satellite.
Yeah, that's satellite. And that's what we thought too. So we agree on that one. Well,
Enzo, were these only visible on psionics?
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah. They were. And there's some weird things that are happening while these are there. And they don't show up in any of the other psionics images. So I don't know what that was.
It's weird.
The one that had that arc, it looked real similar to that sighting that I had back up near Davis, West Virginia. The way that it moved.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It moved really similar to that.
Yeah, you had that weird thing that first time ended up on Dark Sky talking about that, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, we caught some really strange stuff out there as far as it goes.
And I'm not completely unconvinced that some of those, not all of them, but some of them could have been, insects drone in, because we didn't have a lot of light.
Oh,
we had a ton of light down there.
Gosh, yeah.
So we can't rule that out, but there were a couple that were much higher.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there were some things out there that did some stuff that didn't make sense. And again, you'll get to see some of that Sunday.
Yeah.
At the presentation. The rest of you will get to see it whenever we get it on here to air, because there's a few things that have to take place before we can do that. There's licensing for music and all that stuff that has to take place. So,
but that's coming.
So that's the next step. And once we have that, we can show it here on our channel, and that's where it's going to be eventually. So, there's definitely something out there. I don't know what it is. I think we're pretty much clear on that, but there's multiple data sets that are occurring when we're seeing this stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest with you.
It's really, really weird.
Anita, fireflies? No, not fireflies. They weren't lighting up. We could only see them through
that light that you were seeing
Hmm.
was being picked up either by a reflection of IR emitter,
Agreed.
or they were lower level
Insects.
like lights that were pulsing in the sky. I think that they
Yeah.
were insects.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Because we did see a lot of insects on the ground.
We did.
But when we were shooting toward the sky, there didn't seem to be a lot of insects. Now, could they
And-
have been just in that spot? Like someone had said, there was a swarm that they went through. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It could have been. Yeah, 100%. And we will be definitely addressing that. So that's what the series is going to be doing. It's going to be looking at, well, everything. I mean, that's the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's not to push a narrative. It's not to make you believe anything. It's to show the data. And if we see data that says it's this, we're going to tell you it's probably this. It doesn't mean it is, but we're going to say it's definitely could be, just like the gnat thing. Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say that that's probably what we're seeing. And I think that they're being lit by the incredible amount of IR light that we had flooding that area.
Yeah,
because there was a lot. But there are other things that take place that are 100% we can rule out insects.
we also had the computer light that was down there too.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were running the spectrum analyzer and some other stuff. So there was
light.
There was visible lights as well as those heavy IR emitters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was light. So, there you go. There's that. And you're just going to have to wait to see what some of the stuff we have to put out here is. But I can tell you, if you like Paranormal Horizons, you're going to love the new series.
Oh, yes.
It's not Paranormal Horizons. It is not the son of it. It came from some of the investigations because they're follow-ups, but that's where the similarities are going to end.
And let's be real. It's what we were starting before Paranormal Horizons.
Well, it's a continuation of investigations is what it is.
It is. The original investigation series that we had started. This is where we were going, the direction we were headed.
Yep.
Before we were asked to do Paranormal Horizons.
We were diverted.
And we were diverted because we were already getting ready. We were staging to film the first episode of it. And that became the third episode or second. Yeah, third episode.
Third episode.
Of Paranormal Horizons.
Yeah.
The very first episode that we were going to do.
Yep.
Turned into the third episode of Paranormal Horizons.
Yep. Sure did. Sure did. So yeah, we're very excited to get this out here and let you guys see it. And
Harry says, I agree that some of them could have been bugs, but others were definitely not. Oh, you're 100% right.
Oh, no, there's just no way they were. And we're going to show you why. Not just because we're saying that they weren't. We're going to show you why they're not.
Right. Enzo said, were those objects only seen from one specific vantage point? We were all at that point kind of around base camp. So
yeah, we're around base camp.
We're generally in one vantage point. We weren't observing from multiple at that point. Yeah.
At the exact same time, there was, I think, 3 psionics, and they were all looking opposite directions at one point as well. So, that's one of our things that we were trying to figure out. Is like, well, we need to figure out ways to converge onto these spots. And that's going to be coming up in future episodes. You're going to see how all that gets to evolve. And there are other things that took place that I still cannot wrap my mind around at this point.
Oh, yes.
So when we get to show you that, you'll understand. And like I said, you get to see that if you're there Sunday, because we can show it publicly. We just can't show it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. I'm very excited. And it's going to be it'll be unlike any presentation you've seen, pretty much.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
yeah,
it's press conference worthy.
It will be a good one, guys. If you are remotely interested in the UFO phenomena, you want to be at the Mothman Festival on Sunday and come and hear our presentation. It is at 1 p.m. and you do not want to miss it. It is going to be going over research that was conducted in Point Pleasant. It's very, very specific to that region. And then some of the other data that we're going to show is just going to corroborate it. But
yeah, it's almost 97% Point Pleasant, Mason County kind of stuff.
Showing that the phenomena never quit.
No.
People just quit reporting it.
Yeah. And it gets so common that you really just, unless it's something spectacular, Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's those weird lights again. It's those weird purple lights everybody keeps seeing.
Yep, it's going to be interesting, guys. I want you guys to, if you can make it out, make it out.
Absolutely. Octo, you're going to want some mama geckos? Well, we can do that. They're not babies, but we
No,
can
they're not
definitely
baby. They're ready to rock and roll.
we can make that happen for you. We can make a lot of things happen for you in that front, and you will have some really good stuff at an incredible price. And I don't mean incredible as in crazy high. I mean yeah, we'll make you a deal you can't refuse.
Yep.
All right, guys, questions. It's question time and question and answer time as we near the end and the sun begins to set in the wild and weird valley.
Beth said the best part of this is not feeling like I'm alone in all this crazy.
Right. And I think that that's important. That's also one of the objectives as to exactly what the series is going to be about.
Yeah.
It's come down to this. It's come down to the skeptics are now going to have to prove that they're right rather than you're wrong.
Yep.
That's where we're going with this. The data is so strong, and it's only going to get stronger, that there's something there and you can't laugh at it anymore. You can't ignore it anymore. And when you're laughing at people and you're ignoring people and you're running around, you know, like we saw on, what was it? I can't remember what news program it was. They were giggling and laughing when they were talking about the UAP or the UFO hearing. Giggle, 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 giggle. Yeah, the giggles are going to stop, guys. Your tinfoil hat stuff's going to stop real soon. Real soon.
Yeah.
It's going to happen because it's disrespect to those witnesses, flat out. That's what we're seeing. Anytime that you're making fun of these people, that's what you're doing. You're making fun of something that they can't explain, something they can't talk to about with anyone. Yeah. And we see it repeated multiple times. We asked at the Bigfoot thing, right at the beginning, how many people did we say, okay, you had this, did you have this experience? I don't want to know about your experience. I just want to say a yes or no. And was it subject A or subject B? It was almost always subject B.
Yeah.
That's because it's happening. It's happening, and there's data that says it's happening. You can't fake the data. Now, to gather more data and to
you can fake data.
Well,
you can't fake sensor data.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. I mean, and you can't fake multiple sensor data. It's picking up different stuff. I mean, you got ionizing, non-ionizing radiation. You've got, all these other things that are taking place at the same time. That doesn't happen and shouldn't happen. Why we have thermal blasts when there's radiation being detected and we have massive battery failures taking place? Is that a coincidence? Because that's 5 things that are happening that are a coincidence. That is remarkable.
Yeah.
That brings you back to Skinwalker Ranch. You guys may have talked about it one time before. That message Eric received, I live.
Oh yeah, the I live thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish they would put this in an episode.
Yeah, Brandon Fugel shared it, though.
He did. He shared it. It's been almost, 3 years now, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
And I sometimes wonder if it has more and more relevance as time goes on.
Oh, it's gonna. I think we're on the same track. That's what I can say about that. I think we are on the same track, and it's about time that we prove that.
That was an equivalent of an EVP, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, 100% the equivalent of an EVP. Agreed.
Oh, Dave, you haven't seen the data either yet. I can't wait till you see it.
No, if not.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I forget,
man, I wish you were out
seen
there at Wandberry with
Dave's an actual member of the collective, and he hasn't seen the data yet. Yeah, we got to bring you up to speed. You would have loved it. You'd have lost your mind, is what you would have did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You would have lost
Wish
your
I
mind.
could been there, but soon enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm working on another experiment at this point, and hopefully the end result is we use you. I mean, you come, and you're there, right? And you go out into the field and do the thing, and we'll just see if you come back.
Yep.
That's my plan.
Have a lot of photographic equipment.
With me every time.
Well, Joe's getting tired of getting irradiated, and honestly, sometimes Joe drives. So I can't drive his truck. And if he gets taken, and he's probably got the keys in his pocket, they're not going to leave the keys. Okay.
They're
I
not
might
going to
get
be
it
that considerate.
They're not going to leave the keys. You know, that's fact.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody just remember when you go out there, make sure you take a spare pair of keys with you if you're out doing some research, and you know, probably give them to your buddy or something just to hold on to, just in case, you know, because
Just in
think
case
about
Travis Walton occurs.
that's what it's going to. You read my mind. I'm like, just in case, you know, Travis Walton 7 days or whatever, you know, it's like that's not cool. You know, you can't walk back out of some of these places.
You know, some of these places are pretty thick. It's pretty hairy.
Pretty thick, pretty hairy. There's some scary people out there too walking around. So
Keller said EVP, you say, yeah, but not in the way you think.
more like ITC, instrumental
more
transcommunication.
like it's definitely more ITC than EVP.
Yeah. I think instrumental transcommunication is pretty much what I would call this, and
Yeah.
which is funny because that's where the data led and the experiment
Some
kind
theories.
of points it in that direction.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I'm excited for you guys to be able to see it, and I think you all are going to think it's really neat. I know that we thought it was phenomenal. Dave, I wish you could have been there to experience it.
Well, like a Vox asked, so if I can ask, what's maybe an old question on a timely weekend coming up? Is Mothman A or B? That's a great question. A wonderful question, Fox. Definitely B.
Yeah, 100% B. No question B.
Yeah.
Full stop B.
Yep. There is no A involved. If there was an A involved, then the A calls the B. Let's put it that way. No, it's that whole phenomena, and you'll see it again. Like I said, you're going to see it. You can see some of it on Paranormal Horizons, honestly.
Yeah, you can. It was recorded there.
Episode 9, right?
9, and with also the one that
9?
we did with Roni. So 8.
Oh yeah, 8, 9. Yeah, 8 and 9. Well, I'd say 8, 9, 10, and 11. Honestly, I mean,
they're basically the whole tail end.
Yeah, the whole tail end is pretty much the same phenomena. We think anyway, and I think Steve kind of agreed with us there in the end. So yeah,
it was pretty interesting.
It's very interesting, guys. It really is. It's phenomenal, and like I said, can't wait for you guys to get to see where this is going. And yeah, we're going to reveal the name of it.
We are.
I forgot about that. That's the big, yeah. I mean, the whole thing was okay. So here's what happened. I'll tell you what happened really quick, right? So we were going to reveal the name of it, and that was it. That was all we were going to do. Oh, look at Jordan.
Thanks,
Jordan.
For the goal.
Nailed it. Look at you. Do the thing, Joe.
Here it comes.
Do the thing, Joe. Oh. Oh, sorry. Anyway, old habits die hard. So we were going to announce the name of it because you guys hit the goal. This is how this works. And I said, it was last week. I said, or 2 weeks ago, where it was. If we hit the goal, I'm going to announce the name of it. We hit the goal. And like, you know what? I'm going to give them something else. So we did more than hit the goal. And so you're going to get to see more than just the name. You get to see an actual trailer.
Yep.
So there's going to be a little stinger reel that you're going to get to see. And Joe hasn't even seen it yet. That's how secret this is. He hasn't seen any of this yet. No one has. Except for that guy that stands back there that you can't see. Because he was standing here while I did it.
Oh.
Anyway, seriously, it's going to be shown, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to make you think, and that's what it's designed to do. It's made to make you think. It's not made to prop up, beliefs. It's made to make you think, because it doesn't matter to me what it is.
I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm excited for you guys to find out finally the official name, and it's going to be really cool.
Yep.
It's going to be really cool.
Yep, it's going to be really cool.
You guys are going to enjoy it. If you make it up there Sunday, you're going to enjoy it. We can promise you that much.
Mhm.
And we can promise you real boots on the ground research and the evidence thereof on full display.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're there, you're going to enjoy what you see and literally come out with the whole mindset of, we can't not at this point question everything, look at it deeper, and just follow this data, not our beliefs, and try to figure out what in the world's going on. Stop thinking we know everything. We don't. We do not know everything. I promise you.
Like a fox. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Give them a Mothman. That's what they need, because we got to get in the mood for this thing, man.
We do indeed.
Mothman blessings coming. That's a Mothman blessing. I'm going to give you flute blessing. Let's do something appropriate. There we go.
Ewok Village. Sorry.
Had to do that. Anyway, folks, hope to see you there. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got some new products that have never been seen. We've got some old products that are making a return for the very first time. And of course, Zorp and Cargon, the photo shoot's going to be there. So you can be able to get your pics taken with the aliens. And then you're gonna see what we've done.
And now, just before we go, one of the new products that we're bringing, I showed Ron earlier. This is an old product, okay? Older.
One of my favorites.
2.0 of the 300% scale Quimbaya. But
who has number one of those, Joe?
Giorgio Tsoukalos has the very first one of these, and then you and I have number 2 and 3.
Yeah, signed by Giorgio.
Yeah. And what makes these special is that they're actually cold cast with real gold. So there's going to be a handful of these. There's also going to be a few that aren't going to be as pricey, and we're not going to price those over the moon either. So don't worry. But there's going to be some that are, the traditional resin that is going to be like a bronze collar or a gold collar. And but you will have a chance to get an actual cold cast gold.
Well, those are limited, right, Joe?
Oh, they're very limited. There's only going to be 5 or 6 of them that make it onto the table.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit more labor intensive than just like pouring it into a mold and pulling it out.
And I will tell you this: if you take that with you, if you do get to go see Giorgio and you take that with you, he will absolutely sign it for you.
Oh yeah, he will, because he knows where it came from.
He knows exactly where it came from, and he'll sign that for you.
Yep.
I mean, it'll cost you some money, but he'll sign it for you.
Oh yeah, Indrid cold cast. Yeah, no, the Indrid.
Oh, that was funny because you said cold cast.
The Indrid cold cast is right here.
See, you did. Makers, man, they don't get the jokes. It just goes right over their head.
I know, right? Right. And then I made a little bronze Moai head. There's a whole bunch of crap sitting over here. I just still yet to box up, but I got 2 boxes out the door.
Yeah.
And good times. But I like Indrid cold slaw, Indrid cold cast. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I need to get a couple of those things. I haven't got any of those yet.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything. I mean, know.
Ron's got one of the Mothman 2.0s. I think you've got one of these floating around, Ron.
What's that? The little guy? He's around here somewhere. Yeah.
Those are cool.
Dave, I'll make you one of these. You tell me what color you want it in. We'll make it happen.
Oh, it has to be Mothman black, red eyes. Got to be.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Because Mothman was black with red eyes. No, he wasn't.
Well, just in case he wasn't, I have gray.
That's
or
better.
silver with red eyes.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better.
That's good.
Actually.
That actually looks good too. See more detail.
And then
Well,
if you're into sparkles, I got that too.
now that's a disco moth, and get down with that, right?
And
That's the Twilight series,
with
Mothman.
some radioactive.
Sparkle.
That was one of my favorites, the radioactive brands, because they glow under black light.
And then this glows under black light too, and it screams. Made there's a bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff. Yeah, these guys, here's these two. I only whipped up, I think there's like 4 of this color.
Oh, well, look at that. What a great idea. Joe, you should keep one of each of those special ones for the next channel family get together for a raffle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Yeah.
idea, Jen. We never think about
Good
things
idea.
like that for some reason.
I
don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll get you. You guys want to raffle? I got something to raffle off. Hang on, I'll find it for you. Let me find this real fast. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So we'll raffle that off. That's what we'll do. Get it up there. There we go.
Zorpin Cargon.
Yeah, we'll raffle that off.
Nice.
Remember, guys, the first 200 people who are there, and yes, I know that happens because we went through them very fast last
45 minutes we were out of them.
Yeah. So to get your official Hawaiian lay, you have to be there early, okay? To get that. There's only 200. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Can't get no more until next year, and probably not then. My God, that's awesome.
Golden Mothman.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Those look great.
I think you guys should do a monthly calendar, dressed up in your alien costumes.
Oh, we should a calendar of the aliens.
Oh, man,
I dig it.
Stop giving them ideas. All right, folks. I think that's going to be it for now. No, Anita, don't you encourage this.
See, Anita, she knows what it's all about.
Don't you encourage this.
Go, Anita, go. Go.
Nonsense.
And guys, just so you know, you have all night tonight before we go. These aren't prepaid molds.
Oh no,
We make these
molds.
in-house. We sculpt them in-house, like this right here. This is the very first one that was ever done, and it says Master on the wing.
Because it's the master. It's Mothman.
It's the very first one that was made, and we keep the masters to keep making new molds.
Really
Same thing with these guys. Back behind me on the shelf lives the masters for these. And so we pull these are cut ourselves, everything's made ourselves in-house. And this is before we had you guys helping us out. We had to literally
sell geckos,
break backs and sell geckos like crazy to try to afford things or sell thousands of these.
Which worked out.
It did work out. We did it. We pulled it off.
Yeah.
I think the calendar will be the best seller.
Would you stop with the calendar? No.
Your fans are speaking. I see them.
There's only
calendars
one.
sell. That's right. Everybody wants the calendars, man.
No, they don't. There's only one or two.
We just need 13.
Customer knows best, Ron. Just saying.
We can make it happen.
No.
We can make it happen.
Maybe later in the year. We have bigger fish to fry, guys. For real.
Well, guys, y'all are awesome. Thanks for
got
hanging out. Dave, thanks for jumping in here with us. Ron, this was a great In Focus episode once again.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody that sent data into us for review.
Send it in.
For the show.
Send it in.
More.
Yeah.
We do try to do one of these a month, and sometimes we don't get to it because important news or whatnot, but we still shoot for it.
Oh my God.
Even the Mayans had calendars. Oh, guys, y'all are great.
Stop it. Look, they're all collective here.
It is.
They're proving it.
Looks like it's going to happen.
They're all like making up.
Yes.
They're finishing their own sentences. Like
they are. Who needs center cards when you have a collective brain? Everybody, thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Remember, we're going to be at the Mothman Festival this weekend. Sunday at 1 p.m. We're doing our presentation. You do not want to miss it. I'm not saying it's going to be the best presentation at the Mothman Festival, but I'm also not saying it's going to be the best presentation.
I agree with that. I don't know anybody else's, so
yeah, we just know what we put out. So,
I know
guys,
what we got. I know we got in the bag. I know we got in the tube, and it's ready to launch. That's what
exactly. 100%. So, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. We love you all. We will see you hopefully this weekend in person. Come hang out with us. And remember, Zorp and Cargon can probably fit into some weird swimsuits for a calendar. I think it needs to happen.